All right. Hey, shit, I think we're live. So I've sent out a few invitations, so we'll see what happens. Rod Thunderheart might join us.
Very
And
cool.
hey, I want to say hello to Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Fantastic to have you here.
Wonderful.
And also Jason Love.
Jason.
Good to see you.
I see
And
DJ
DJ
Play Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Man,
Nice.
he was streaming on the panel last night with you and I both.
Yes.
He wouldn't shut up though, right?
He is the most. He is too polite. He is too polite for a bunch of loudmouths like us.
I know, yeah. But you know what? He said what he needed to say, and fuck, I love that dude.
Yes.
So thanks for being here. Thanks for being.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
This is hey, I've got a real life friend in the chat.
Oh,
this buddy right here.
Very cool.
That's a real life friend. He's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, and thanks for being here, my friend. So I'm gonna get this fire stoked up because this is a bit of a wimpy. This is a liberal fire. So, no, that's not good. No. Oh, that doesn't work either. No, that's where'd you go? Shit, that's okay. There you go. So I'm gonna make the fire the emphasis. If you're good with that.
Very cool. Yes.
All right.
Very cool.
Hey,
awesome.
Sashi, are you online all the time? Do your employers know that you don't actually?
You gotta get back to edging, brother.
Oh yeah, right. Yes. Oh my God, he's gonna be Sashi, get back to edging. Okay, go get lemon pie.
Oh, whoa! Hey, look at this. Look at all these people pouring in. This is awesome.
I know. Stoke that shit up. Yes, Leiden, I'm on it, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Leiden, dude. Leiden is a real life friend, and West. Trust me, when you come here, man, to the Okanagan, you're gonna meet him. We're gonna do some snowmobiling. I hope you like shoveling. And having a good time with big fires.
Nice. Big fires are always good. Thanks for everybody showing up here. This is awesome. So many people.
Do you want to see? I've got some old growth fort. Do you see that in the background? No,
yes, sir.
Not. It's a big log. It's like this piece is probably 100 pounds. I might give myself more.
Big log. Isn't that an album by somebody? Who the hell made?
Hey, everyone's saying hello. Hey, good to see everybody.
Yes.
You know that would be untrue if I was to say to you, "Come on, buddy, light my fire." Hell yeah, let's get this shit going. But you should see the size of this.
Oh, there you go. See, now that's the kind of thing that you put other logs on top of and chop them with.
Yes. Now, this is the part where I give myself a hernia live on TV.
Oh, no, you just had that repaired. Don't do that, man.
No, I didn't get it repaired. They said it wasn't big enough to get repaired.
Oh, don't make it worse then. Oh, Lord.
Nah, it's too late. It's done. This is like a pulpit, man. Hi.
Yes, that's your. Don't. It doesn't look very sturdy. Don't stand on it in soapbox. So. Ooh. Oh, come on, Spidey! One chop.
Try it, man. All right. Okay.
Yo. Oh. Yes, sir. 2 chops. Nice. Woohoo.
Except I tipped over my chopping block.
That's all right.
Significantly. All right. This is my chopping block. And this is the wood on the chopping.
Yeah, the wood is the wood you're splitting is bigger than the chopping block.
Dude, this is old growth forest.
Yeah. Nice.
Shout out to whoever. I suspect
Miskatonic Madman showed up. We got Susan.
Nice.
Suzanne is here.
Okay. All right. We'll get to that. Yes. Let's get to the chat.
Yeah.
We'll cut that in a minute. He'll give me a brief.
Showed up here. Yeah.
Holy crap on a stick. Yes. Uh, there we go. Hello. Wait a minute. That's not it. There we go. Hello, Suzanne. Good to see you. Excellent to see you, Suzanne. Lemon pie is here. Oh, Leiden. Oh, dude. Let's make you a wrench as soon as possible. And also, Miskatonic Madman.
Yes.
Hey, dude. Good to see you, my friend. Leiden. Come on, chop that. Don't be afraid. Oh, my friend. Okay. My friend doesn't understand. You don't have to censor yourself. Not on this channel. Right, Wes?
At least not for that word. Specifically, that word is fine.
Yeah, you can literally say whatever you want. You don't have to censor yourself. Not on this channel. I'm fighting against censorship. That is the whole point of this channel. Suzanne definitely supports that. I know she does.
Yes,
I know she does.
Yeah, we try to avoid YouTube speak here and speak plainly if we can.
That's right. Exactly. Yep. Yeah,
and then we try to
plainly as if we're adults. As if we're adults.
Yep. And we try to see how many what do they call
right, so
not notifications. What are they when they put a thing in your stream afterwards because you mentioned stuff.
Oh, a disclaimer.
Disclaimers. See how many disclaimers you can get.
Yeah, a disclaimer. Didn't we get 2 on one live stream? Once for climate change and the COVID vaccines, I think. 2 in one.
Sure. Well, and now we're going to get those 2 again.
Oh, yeah, just because we mentioned it. Well, you know what? Fuck you, YouTube. And so, Leiden, I just made you a moderator, and so that means you have the power to delete comments and ban any sex bots. Okay, well, no sex bots are allowed. So no one ban any sex bots, but anyone that is blue, you have the power to ban other people.
Yeah, but unfortunately, unless you're
on what a feline is, says
yes. But unless you're a step 2 blue,
don't be such a
wrench, you can't ban the other wrenches.
The phone censors itself. Well, you know what, my friend? Here's the solution. Toss it in the fire. West, I'm going to make this fire a little bigger.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me I'm going to tell you, this has been an exciting 2 days in Canadian politics, which you might not be aware of. Do you want to fill us in on what's happened with American politics in the last 2 days? And I'm going to stoke the fire.
Sure. I know.
Oh, do you know what this is?
No. No. What is that?
Read
adult
it.
doe. Oh, is that hunter's specialist? I don't know what. Oh, is that? Yeah, I was gonna say that's a call, a doe call. You want to shoot the bucks. You don't want to shoot the does though, because the does make more bucks.
How do you think I'm pretending to be a sexy female deer?
Well,
but my buddy Leiden in the chat, he's got the tall can, the tall boy, which is about this much bigger. It's a much bigger, nicer call. He has successfully called in 2 deer that I've personally witnessed. And because this is a short dude, and normally I'm in support of short dudes, but being Leiden, by the way, is like a foot taller than I am. But he's right to go with the tall boy, because same as beers. Yes. If you're going to get a deer call, that's the same principle as beers. You go with the tall boy. But I'm going to stoke the fire. Wes, do you mind filling us in with, and I'm listening. I can still listen.
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind telling us what's happening in American politics?
Absolutely.
And fuck yeah, Trump.
Yeah. Well, you guys seem to have at least in some of the places up there in the Great White North have gone in the correct direction. We took a significant hit down here. All, if I'm not mistaken, all of the big governor races, including my moronic state of New Jersey, voted to put in and I know this is the channel, so I can say this, retards into office.
You can definitely say that on this channel.
Yes, and they elected a communist to run New York City. So goodbye, New York City. And I thought I thought people would have been tired of the morons from the Democratic Party in New Jersey here after all this time with Murphy, but no, they got to put in this complete lunatic. And I mean, Mikey Sherrill, she might be, and I thought AOC was stupid. This woman is dense, and I support veterans, and I understand she served, but this is a moron. I mean, if people thought that it was bad after Christy Whitman was
Christy
in,
Whitman?
that was the former governor of New Jersey. I think the first female governor of New Jersey, and it was so bad. It was so bad, when she got in. The only reason she got in, if I'm not mistaken, was because people were really mad at Florio, and he was a Republican. Now Florio, he did what had to be done because he came in on the tail of a few Democrat years. And in those few short years, we had gone from New Jersey from a huge government surplus to being massively in debt. And so he had to do what he had to do.
Candy store.
Yep. And he had to do, Florio had to do what he had to do just to keep New Jersey's head above water. So he did it, and it got a lot of backlash. I commend the man for committing political suicide to do what was right for the state. Yeah.
Austerity.
Yeah.
So his face should be on a stamp or something.
It should be. But because people were so mad, we got Whitman, and she was really bad.
That's the position Canada is in right now, and I do not know if Americans understand just how broke Canadians are. Like, our country is broke. Trudeau has managed to build up a bigger debt in the last 11 years and his government than all other governments combined.
Yeah.
So how's that for a fun fact?
Well,
the interest on our debt each week would pay for a brand new hospital fully staffed to be built. The interest on our debt paid to who knows who, probably Mark Carney's friends in China. They're one and the same. The interest on our debt will pay for a brand new fully staffed hospital to be built every week in Canada. The interest.
Just the interest.
I cannot stress that enough. That is effed up to the maximum. And what? What? You are sexy, dude. I have seen you in a bathing suit, my friend. You are sexy. Are you kidding? Absolutely, my friend. Deer call. That is a deer call. DJ Play Nice knows what a deer call is.
Yes.
And you're sexy, and you know it. Is that Right Said Fred?
No, that's I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
That's Right Said Fred.
Yes.
The art of to sing, that is.
Yes.
I just showed an axe blade on YouTube. I bet you we're gonna go. Yeah, I got Rancor Steve got kicked off YouTube for me doing shit like that.
Yeah,
but he's bigger than I am.
Yeah, you did that last stream. Not the stream before. You had your axe on there and you didn't get bombed. So I'll have to pay attention. I'm watching on YouTube, so
it's Halloween, right? So
yes. Well, I'm watching on YouTube to see if you get nuked. So
it's inevitable. Thanks, Jason Love. Fuck, I love you, dude. Thanks for Jason Love always shows up. Hey, hey, boys, sexy doe over there. That's right. If a deer shows up, I'll take care of him.
Yeah.
But this is a tool. This is not a way. It's a tool. You just witnessed me using it as a tool. Literally, it's a tool.
Well, see, you know what they want you to do. And the way I used to chop wood was I used to get a wedge and a maul and a sledgehammer and just split it that way.
West, can you see my? It's cold out here. That's why the fire's going. Can you see my breath on air, on the camera?
Yep. Yes, we can. Definitely.
That's how cold it is out, folks.
That's nice. That's nice weather. I am grateful that I can now open my window and sleep at night.
No, dude, how many bikinis do you see in this weather?
That's what the hot tub is for, brother. and then when they get out of the hot tub to go from the hot tub back into the house, there's nothing but beaming headlights. It is wonderful.
That is, and can I raise a glass? I would like to cheers nipples.
Yes.
Cardinal Sin
and Cardinal Sin. Yes.
I would also, and so is Doomcock. He's personally told me so. He is a big fan of nipples. I would like to raise a glass to nipples planet-wide. Let's not discriminate. This is an equal channel.
Yes.
Cheers to female nipples.
50%
50% of the race, female nipples.
Absolutely. And I say when I watch Star Trek, TOS and TNG and those and Deep Space Nine, I watch them so that I pay specific attention to the chicks in the hot uniforms to see whether the set was cold or not. So
that's true. I heard Scotty R37, and Scotty R37, you've got an invite permanently on this channel if you want, buddy. He said specifically the green girls that were after Kirk, they had light green nipples. So he's the expert, light green nipples on those girls. So
oh yeah, and Lemon, I am a huge fan of the B cups. I love them all sizes. But I don't know. There's something about the B cups because they try harder because they know that they're the C and the D cups get all the attention, so they try a lot harder.
Yep, I would agree absolutely. Let's send this out to Thunderheart and let's see if he will join us. Although we're not talking about Australia tonight, but he might join us on an unrelated topic. Do you mind reading this from our friend DJ Play Nice?
Oh yeah, DJ says to us, about to become a real life escape from New York. Hashtag Pliskin. One of the most badass
Kurt
guys
Russell.
in all of. Yes.
Why do we respect Kurt Russell, West?
Because the man can drink, he gets the ladies, and he can kick some freaking ass, baby. Without
being preachy.
Yes. Oh, yes. No. You know what? I really, and this is the way I like it. I don't really know his politics because he doesn't really spout. I mean, he may once in a while say something, but he doesn't, run around like certain
Kimberly.
Leo DiCaprio.
Good to see you, Sashi. No, he doesn't run around like Leonardo DiCaprio. He doesn't. He's not trying to prove anything.
No.
And really, Leonardo DiCaprio is a good enough actor. He also doesn't need to prove anything. David P. Jones, I believe that is Kimberly. Either way, great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
DJ Planet, Lemon Pie saying hello. And Rod Thunderheart, I don't have any stats on Australia right now, so we're not going to talk about Australia right now because I haven't researched Isaac Butterfield's sources. But we are talking about fires and titties and U.S. and America and Canada as well.
Yeah, the U.S. took a big hit. The U.S. took a big hit, brother.
Now forget about it. See, DJ Play Nice, as a music expert, and I am going to call you a music expert amongst our crowd for sure. It was right, said Fred, that saying I'm too sexy for this shirt.
Yes.
So, you know what? I've got a bit of wine here. Donated. I did a job today, hanging up some Christmas lights, and she gave me money, a friend of mine, but she also gave me some pomegranate wildberry. Copper Moon is the winery. This is wine infused, red wine infused with pomegranate and wildberry.
Nice.
So thanks for that.
Very nice. You know, I have recently heard, and I meant when I went to grocery shopping just last week, I meant to pick up some. They say a glass of it. You don't have to drink a lot of it. Just a glass a day of
Only
pomegranate
one
juice.
bottle. It's only one bottle.
No.
I'm just one man.
Pomegranate juice itself is extremely good for heart and artery health. So I said, good man. Maybe
and apparently you won't get urinary infections if you're a woman.
Oh, nice.
With a vagina.
Yeah, that's
because I know some women don't have vaginas. Some women have penises.
Yeah. Well, now you know what. Now they're not going to disclaim you at all because they think you're an ally.
I'm an ally. YouTube loves me because I said that.
Oh my god!
Like, who would have fucking thought that Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger would have become real fucking life? But you know what? You know, West. The reason why we are coming back to sanity now, the reason why Trump was voted in with overwhelming popularity, he won everything by any metrics. He won everything. So this is what the American, and he wasn't shy about what he was going to do. So this is what the American people voted for. The reason is, I think, the same as the pandemic, the plandemic. They pushed too hard, too fast.
Yeah.
And people weren't as dumb as they thought.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you're right. The one huge advantage that the leftists, the socialists, the communists, the liberals, they're all the same at this point. The one thing they had was they were good at playing the long game, slowly do things, and they got cocky and they got impatient and they tried to push everything in like 3 years, in like 2 years. You know, yeah. Yep.
So my buddy, Leiden 5835, just call you Leiden for short, says Canada's budget was released today. That is true. No, and you'd think, well, the budget for 2026. No, my friends. No.
It's the budget they already spent.
So scared to let the Canadian population know what financial state we were in. They pushed it off for 7 months. Yeah. This is the 2025 budget, which is a forecast for what you're going to spend, but they've already spent up until November.
Yep.
Like, shouldn't this be illegal? West, like, would this shit fly in America?
I'll tell you what they do in America, and they do this all the time. They only pass what's called CRs, which is a continuing resolution, which funds the government in absence of a budget, and they never pass a goddamn fucking budget because if you don't pass a budget, you can't be over budget. Pieces of shit that they are.
Shouldn't there be wait a minute? America's the freest nation on earth. Why don't you have a law saying you need to mandatorily pass a fucking budget and tell the people where their taxes are gonna go?
They tried that. They tried to. They tried to pass a amendment to the Constitution requiring Congress to not just pass a budget every fiscal year, but pass a balanced budget, meaning no deficit. It failed.
What the people demand.
It failed because it wasn't being voted on by the American people.
If the people were smart enough, they would demand it. But because we haven't demanded it, ergo, the people are not smart.
Well, the people demanded it, and if the people had actually voted on that, it might have passed. Unfortunately, it was the Congress voting on it, and the Congress went, you know what, American people, you can go pound sand.
Power?
Yeah.
It's the people, ultimately the people are.
Well, as we've seen in this cycle,
had 50 million armed citizens show up to Washington, not that I advocate for that, but hypothetically, in Minecraft, do you think they would pass that law?
No, they would go
50
hide in their bunkers,
million
cry, and then have.
armed citizens.
No, they would hide in their bunkers. They would call in the military, and then they would cry for the next
50
5
million.
years about another
The
January
military
6th.
would not go against 50 million armed
I
American
wish.
civilians.
Yeah. Well. Hey,
50 million.
yeah.
No, they wouldn't. But because people are pussies,
Yeah. Well.
I guess.
Well,
And
see,
not that Canada's like much worse.
well, you know, here's the thing. You guys said you're in debt and broke. At least you're not almost 40 trillion in debt. 40 trillion.
No. That matters not. The final number doesn't matter. What percentage of your GDP is that? That's the percentage. Because you have the capacity to pay that off in a year and a half if you buckle down.
No. Here's the deal. We are reaching. I've been looking at the charts. We are reaching the point.
The number doesn't matter. It's percentage to GDP.
Hang on. We are reaching the point in America where the interest on the debt, not deficit, interest on the debt is soon to be greater than the GNP, which it's game over. It's getting close. It's getting close.
So you need to vote. You need to vote Republican conservatives for the next 85 years.
I don't think it matters at this point. I think it's an inevitable collapse in the next 5 to 10 years. And you will see the dollar will no longer be the world's reserve currency.
Well, there's nothing stronger, I'll tell you that. There's no country, and I've visited 52 of them or 51 of them. There's no stronger country on the planet than the USA. USA is the most successful, and wah, Canadians, whatever, fucking by any standard measurable, a reasonable person would conclude that America is the most successful country in the history of the world.
Yeah.
And you're telling, well, who do you owe? So whoever you owe the money to, you take your giant Air Force with a whole bunch of F-35s, and you tell them, hey, guess what? We don't owe you shit.
Well, here's the one benefit.
You know what? America has protected the seaways and the trade routes around the world for the last 50 years.
80.
For free?
8, almost 100. We're going on 100.
Did we pay you any money to do that?
No.
So we all owe you money. You did that for nothing.
Yeah.
Without the United States protecting global trade routes, where would global trade be, West?
Probably in the hands of the pirates.
Fucking rights. So the world owes America. And that's not hyperbole. Pay up, bitches.
Well, the one
I'm not American and I'm saying that. The American taxpayers, true or false, West, the American taxpayers have facilitated and paid for global trade because they have the biggest shopping mall on the planet. And if you want to go and set up shop in a shopping mall, you don't get to do it for free. They're owed money. The American Navy and Air Force has made global trade possible. True or false?
True. It's true.
China, suck my dick.
Well, the one I referenced the almost 40 trillion in debt. The one bright spot is that if I'm not mistaken, the bulk of it, the almost 50, more than 40 to 60% of it, debt is owed to the United States itself. We keep borrowing against our own stuff. So
the chat has gone insane. Yes, that's the problem. Holy shit. Pleasant Valley.
Oh no, not glasses up, elbows up.
Here's to the sane one says, like, yes, exactly. Too many people will vote the wrong way. You're right.
Well,
You're
no,
absolutely right.
it's not so much too many people vote the wrong way. It's too many people who shouldn't be voting are voting because they're morons. You should have to pass a civics test to be able to
If
vote. I'm
gold,
sorry.
no, Leiden is correct. If gold is worth so much, what is that saying about your dollar? Invest in
Our dollar is not thanks to
Kronos.
thanks to
Kronos
Nixon.
is here.
Hey,
Nothing
Kronos.
is,
Thanks to Nixon,
right.
our dollar is not tied to gold anymore. So,
And PvP, I would like to bring you up. Yep.
And yes,
like
DJ's
to.
right. We got currency. Our dollar is no longer tied to
What we
gold.
going on right here with just West and I right here. I don't want to stop this. You're in the warm up zone, buddy. Nothing is free, says Kronos.
Nothing.
Big fan of Kronos. West, do you mind reading this?
Oh, Lemon says, sorry, West. I'm going to disagree with you. The U.S. dollar won't be replaced as the world's primary currency of reserve. What else is it going to be? It won't be the Chinese yuan, or the Russian ruble. They're pushing to try to make it. Well, listen. Here's the ultimate plan. They have
is fucked.
They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4
I can still hear you. I'm just going to build a fire.
Sure. Here's the plan. They have broken the world up into like about 4 regions. And sorry, Australia, you're getting lumped in with Asia on this deal. And what they want is these regions to have a universal currency, each of them in turn, like the euro for the Amero, and they want one for Asia and Africa. And then once they get that, and once they get that, they're going to abolish those and make a one world currency, and it's all digital. Yep.
You're right. You're right.
And once that happens, there's no need for a reserve currency because there's only one currency, and they've established their hegemony over all economic, dealings.
But is that going to replace meat and ammunition as currency?
No. Well, here's the thing. There's going to be the way that they're going to try to do this. The only way they can do this is if they collapse the dollar, which is why they're doing what they're doing and doing their best to destroy the dollar. I mean, you look at this. The United States several years ago took its first downgrade as far as credit. They went from AAA to like AA. Oh yeah.
So did Canada.
Yeah, and it's the whole point is to destroy those countries' sovereign currencies. You guys realize this? It's been they've been trying to do this since the turn of the 20th century originally.
It's the wrong game.
It's the reason World War II happened. I don't care what history books tell you. Germany decided that they were going to redo their currency and take it off of the global market and tie it to gold again. And Churchill and the other globalists decide, and I love Churchill because the man is a great leader. However, he just needed him and the other ones like Roosevelt and all them. They decided we needed to destroy Germany. We need a war. We need to destroy Germany. So,
yeah, but wasn't Germany trying to wipe out all the Jews?
Well, they didn't start that until later. But I'm not excusing any of the bad stuff that the Germans did during World War II. I'm just saying what the real cause, the real reason behind the war was.
Have you ever watched a show called Drunk History?
No.
Oh goodness, it's hilarious. Drunk History, and they really do get drunk, sort of like we do on this channel.
Yes.
So,
but no,
thanks for joining me last night, buddy. That was a fun.
Oh yeah, I wish I had noticed you guys earlier. I only noticed you after you've been on for 2.5 hours. So.
Well, we went for 4.
Yeah, I know. I got there for the last hour and a half, but I wish I'd gotten there earlier.
And PvP, I'll get to your chat. I'm sure you're in there. I've already sent out a few invitations. So and I can only because well under the program I'm on I can only have 6 panelists, and sometimes it gets a bit crowded. But I have sent out some invitations already, so we might be joined by 4 or 5 other people.
Yeah, see, we need to get you some monetization so you can spend that money on a higher version of StreamYards.
No, but then I'll actually have to commit to like a certain amount of hours per week to
Yeah.
to become a job. And
Yeah,
you never want cooking to become a job. And you never want YouTubing to become a job.
Yeah. Nope.
In my opinion, because it takes away the fun. And what can YouTube take away from me right now if I'm not monetized? They can take away shit.
Yeah. Yep.
And we read that already. Okay. And oh yeah, I'm way behind in the chat.
Oh
I skipped the whole. Oh my god, I skipped a whole fucking bunch.
Oh man, the chat is going wild. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, holy shit. Pleasant Valley Picker says, first federal budget of Carney era comes in with a deficit of nearly 78 billion. Is that what the deficit was? PvP. 78 billion was the official number. Well, you know it's more than that. But no, the important thing about this, West Kagle, is Trudeau and also the deputy prime minister, crazy lady, Freeland, Cynthia Freeland. She promised it wouldn't go more than 40. After promising a balanced budget, they said, well, it won't go more than 42 billion. That was the hard stop that they said. That's why they released the budget until now. Like 11 months into the year, they released the 2025 budget, and we're $78 billion in debt.
Yeah, you got another month yet, too.
Dude, Canada is fucked. Thank you. You know what, PvP, thank you for that. Thank you, PvP. Awesome. And if the other people I've invited don't show up, I'd love to have you on, PvP. Unless you are throwing insults in the chat, which sometimes you like to do, in which case that's not happening. I love you, but I'm not a retard, okay? What sound does your conch make when blown? Well, that's a question for the ladies. Ahmed Pie, Sashis. I have now made it my mission to inform any chat I'm on about this Cytochin. West Kagle, do you remember the Cytochin, the Soytochin, the Satochin?
No, I must have missed that one.
The Yukon Beaver Eater.
Oh, yeah, yes. Okay, there you go. I forgot the actual name.
Now with BBs make the sound. Picker, saying hello. Kronos, I'm working on the fire, dude. I'm trying. I'm getting it going, man. It's
getting up there. It's getting up there better.
There we go. That's better. You don't need to see the top of my head, do you? Like, I'm wearing a Spider-Man toque. You don't need to see that.
Yeah.
See the Spider-Man toque?
Yes.
My friend Susie gave this to me. She's awesome. Shout out to Susie. She makes her own liquor. That's and it's
lemon pie.
Hail Infinity Stone, says Jason Love. No need for Time Lord or Beyonder. I just discovered Beyonders. I don't even know what they do. Do you mind reading Sashi?
Oh,
no, we already did say that, didn't we?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Who has the gauntlet? I've got a gauntlet right here, Lemon. Oh, that's Kronos. Oh, definitely have a gauntlet for you. Yeah, do you think Kronos loves to throw insults? My question for you, Kronos, do you have thick skin? Because you give it pretty fucking hard. And it's awesome. I love what you do. Do not stop. I fucking love you, brother. My question is, can you take it as hard as you do? And that's not a sexual question.
Kronos can take it.
Drunk history. Kronos, yeah, it's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. I didn't do anything wrong. I fucking knew. See, I knew you were a brother, man. I fucking knew it. fucking knew
Yeah.
it. I am abusive to the chat. See, we went on one of us went on a rail. Do you mind reading this from my real life friend Leiden?
Ah, yes. Your friend Leiden says, imagine if we all traded in gold and meat and corn or whatever. The hell we have to sell like grain. Yeah, no, a barter economy. It's going to happen once they collapse everything.
Totally.
See, they
Commodore Productions. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jim.
Hey, what's up? See, they think that wrecking the currency of these strong nations is going to bring about their one world economy. No. I think it's a better chance that it's going to degenerate into a barter economy. So
Daniel's Hot Topics. Hello, buddy. Do you mind reading Daniel's Hot Topics?
yes, Daniel says to us, no. Destroying the dollar sounds like a bad idea. How are we going to pay for things? Yeah, they don't think that far ahead, Daniel. I hate to tell you.
And Lemon Pie realizes that BRICS is a joke because Chinese construction, not so good.
Yeah.
I'll stick with some wine at the moment, says Kronos. Good to have you. And David Jones, Kimberly says alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's special weed cigarettes. Oh, I smoked that one. Oh, jeez. I hope it was one. I smoked that an hour ago. You know what? I probably don't need it. It's fine.
Yeah. That's all right.
Doing my best. You must make the fire rise, says Jason Love. Well, try rubbing it harder.
Ooh.
The conservatives have said they won't pass the budget, Pleasant Valley Picker. Okay, so
too late. They already spent
it. They have already spent it. No. But do you understand what that means?
That means they've reneged on the budget.
No, yes. And the budget is a confidence vote in Canada.
Good.
So if the government every so often has a really important vote, a confidence vote. And if it doesn't pass, we go to elections. So the budget has to be a confidence vote. I mean, that's rule number one. So that is, I don't know if we're going to elections or not. What are you saying, PvP? Need more fire, says Kronos. Man, it's awesome. But Kronos, you're a dude. Like, everyone thought you were a dick when you first came on this, when I first saw you on the stream. And I was like, hang on. Like, I get this dude. No. What he says is not. He might be a little abrupt, he says it, but he has a point. Kronos, I fucking defended you from day one, dude.
Yeah, no, I remember him back in the days when
intelligence.
I remember Kronos back in the days when Tony was still working for the VA and coming home late at night to a stream after DC, and Kronos used to be there all the time. I'm like, this dude is wild.
Well, apparently he has no girlfriend or life, so welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Do you mind reading PvP, who has a really important point?
PvP says the globalist plan is to destroy the West. Why do they hate me? They hate me personally. Why do they hate me, Spidey?
Well, you had it coming. You probably Suzanne says, good night, Jim. Oh, good night, Jim. Good night, Jim.
Oh.
And Jason Love says, otherwise, I'm hopping a live action MCU Beyonder would be played by Bruce Campbell, famous for this is my boomstick. Boom. Yeah. That's awesome. Good night, everyone, Commodore. And PvP says, then 10 minutes later, his win got overturned and he didn't win. Was hilarious. Oh, what's that, PvP?
Go back. You might have missed one of his chats.
I've missed, I missed like half of this shit.
Let me see. I'm looking backwards. The Yukon election was great. Best part was when the Liberal leader thought he won and he gave a victory speech.
But he didn't.
That was totally.
He didn't actually win, PvP. That is awesome. Okay, and we were talking about this last night, and Rod Thunderheart. Hello, Rod Thunderheart.
Hello, Rod.
The Yukon election last night. That was the point of the stream. And so the Liberal didn't actually end up winning.
No.
Okay. And Rod, thanks for joining us, my friend. And you know what? I want to say, Rod, before anything, I absolutely understand your point of view about guns because for the first 30, 40 years of my life, I held your exact complete view about guns in Canada until I realized I can't trust our government. So I want to say that to you, my friend, because I feel like you were ganged up on a little bit last night about pro gun shit. And you have some valid points that a lot of Canadians agree with you, like a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Good to see y'all. Yeah, good to see you, Kagle.
Hey, Rod, what's up, my brother?
Oh.
You know what? I loved all your stuff about the Molson commercials, and I have to say this: I used to drink Molson all the time, but they don't give us export ale here in the States anymore. So I switched.
Then,
I miss export ale.
dude, they're Molson American now. They're not Molson Canadian.
Yeah.
Really? Is that true?
They were both
You didn't know
bought
that?
by
There's,
an American company. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think it's the
dude,
Coors company. Yeah.
Spidey, they're owned by Coors now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But isn't Coors owned by a Japanese company?
That could be. I don't know.
No, they're owned by a Belgian company.
Oh, good.
How do you like that, eh? Fuck's sakes.
Are you really serious, Rod?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, they've been Molson American for like years now, man. There was a brewery down middle of downtown Edmonton that was just like any beer drinker was just kind of like they were so prideful, just like, oh, like Molson Canadian, yeah, that's us, and yeah, but then like they were fucking bought by Belgian and Bush.
Yeah.
There's no I in vodka, Leiden. There's no I in vodka.
Oh, there is when I drink it.
I used to like Molson Ice.
I did
Carlos,
too. I did too.
My little brother had his room decorated in Molson Ice before he could even drink, and somehow my parents were okay with that.
Is that the higher alcohol content one, or is that the Molson Double X?
I'm vodka now, says Kronos. And
It might actually be the Molson. You guys might have been called that down there.
Yeah.
I just made you a moderator, MJ Miller, because I think I know who you are, and welcome to the chat. And Rod, I'm so glad you have more free time now. We've streamed more in the last 2 days than we have in the last month, and we need to rectify that.
What?
Yes,
Say what?
We do.
I said
rectify it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Rod, what's been going on with you? We've been talking a lot. Please tell us, man. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna stop. Please go ahead.
Well, you know what? I don't like to air dirty laundry, so I'm just simply going to say that I need to find my own place. That's all I'm going. I'm going to kind of lean towards, let's just say that, you ever hold the old, you've heard the old adage, you want two best friends, you want to make them enemies, just move them in together. There you go. And I was, he mentioned, Spidey challenged me before the stream actually to about what we talked about yesterday, and I have a few things to go over but later when we get ready. But no, the big thing though is like I do need to find my own place, and I put my car in the shop, and because I went to have an oil change, and then suddenly the Jiffy Lube, yeah, I like their name there. Jiffy Lube pointed out that Jiffy Lube pointed out that my cross arm, my front suspension thing, was not in the greatest of shape. And I looked at it and like, oh my god, that is right. Holy shit! And they're like, they're like, legally, if we had to tell anybody, we couldn't let you go. I was like, oh crap. Well, you didn't see this. If I was like, they're like, hey, we didn't see nothing then. And yeah, no. So I drove on it for about a week and a half. And but they suggested too, luckily, and told me that since I'm replacing one side of the suspension strut arms on the front suspension of my car, they suggested, well, if you're doing one, you may as well do the other. And I'm like, you know what? That's a really good point. I mean,
Yeah.
even just common sense. So that's exactly what I did. And like I told my mechanic that, and then he was actually ready for me like less than a week. But then like when I told him, I was like, well, can we do the other side too? Because I said may as well do the other one too. And then like even he, mechanic, he was like, yeah, that's absolutely makes sense. So like a couple days later, so which was like yesterday. So all I did was I dropped it in. Well, technically Monday night actually. And then he spent all of today, and it's done. So now my car suddenly, and then actually, here's the other thing. I thought my car needed like new shocks. No, I didn't. It was just those nearly busted arms that were causing my car to bounce, like not like violently, and So as a result, anyway, like yeah, my car is nicely fixed and all set, and I'm actually really excited because my friends Bonnie and Eric, they are the ones who actually take me to the pipe healing ceremonies, and uh, since it's their 30th anniversary, I have to agree with them. Like, wow, where does the time go? But I decided, and I was really shocked because they're native and like they live on a reserve, and they live on a reserve not far from where I'm taking them. And there's this resort called Métis Crossing, and it's literally like miles away from where they went, grew up in Saddle Lake Reserve, and they'd never heard of this place. I was absolutely shocked at this because last time I went to Smoky Lake, which is actually only like, Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving weekend for us in Canada, just for all of us who need to know what's but yeah, no, see, because Thanksgiving, just by the way, for just as a small factoid for those of us don't know, you know what? Thanksgiving is older for us than it is for you guys. It was actually up here long before you guys had it. And anyway, and because Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving for us is just basically just thank you for the harvest, and and thank you to the Great Spirit, thank you to God for like giving us everything.
Well, you got to let West got to comment on that.
Oh well, that's how we look at it here. Our Thanksgiving is the same thing. It's a gathering, and originally that was our original Thanksgiving was thank the Lord that we survived the winter, and thank you for the natives for bringing us something that sustained us long enough to survive. So, but
Right.
yeah. I mean, you have to give the natives propers in the
Yeah.
Thanksgiving in the Thanksgiving history because they saved the Pilgrims. If it wasn't for the natives, the Pilgrims would have all died.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, but yeah, no, our Thanksgiving precedes yours by about 100 years. But anyway, the oh yeah, no, as I was saying, Thanksgiving weekend, I went up to Smoky Lake to visit my old buddy John, and he's a senior I've known for like years, like the last 20 years, at least 25 years, I should say. And as I said, we just got to be really, really good friends, and he just wound up actually moving, well, technically retiring to a really really nice humble town called Smoky Lake. And I've actually driven past Smoky Lake lots of times in my during the times that I was trucking for Boots Transport, and I'd always wanted to visit him, and now I finally did. And we had fun. We just visited. We went to there was a pumpkin. It's called the Smoky Lake Pumpkin Fair. Annually, and like it's called it, and it has to be this time too, like this time of year, like this late. That is like the beginning of October, because that's when the pumpkins ripen.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, and we went out to the Midway, and just I didn't feel like any rides, though. Part of me wanted to, but that because like the little kid in me wanted to, because like it's the old, we don't grow old because we stop playing. We stop playing when we get old, or we don't we let's see. How's that? Oh, okay. We don't stop.
You gotta let Wes talk at some point.
No. I'm digging this, brother. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
We don't. We don't. Yeah, we don't stop playing because we get old. We stop playing when we get old. And like,
Yeah.
no, that's absolutely true. And like, but like,
Yeah.
again, a part of me was just kind of like, well, I mean, like John's a senior, like he's like 20 years older than me, and I'm 54, brother. So like, yeah. So yeah. And by the way, hail everybody. I'm sorry I don't talk to you in the chat, but like when I'm like like one of the co-hosts, it's harder to like sit there and greet everybody. So apologies, but my heart's all out to love y'all. Anyway,
It takes a lot of. It is a big effort to be like a moderator in the chat and greet everyone. It really does.
It is. Yeah.
Absolutely. R.I.P. Groot. Is Groot
Oh.
dead? Oh, because
No.
of the blunt. Oh, I get it, Kronos. Because I'm chopping wood. Okay.
Oh, good lord.
Leiden, I love you too, brother. Fucking love you, dude.
Oh my God.
Leiden was meant to be here personally around the. Well, I invited him live around the bonfire, but not tonight. Not tonight.
Oh my God, Susan Dolan. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you. It's funny she said this too, because like I'm talking to my nephew, and my nephew is like 20 years younger than me. Like he's in his early 30s now, but like I when I taught him, I played Final Fantasy VII for him. Well, for him and my niece. My niece, she appreciated it too, but like not as much as my nephew. But like, see, I played Final Fantasy VII for him, and like what I did was I did all the grinding, shall we say? In other words, all the level.
I don't think you know what that word means.
Oh no, it's all the level. He said it. It's all the level building.
Pole.
Yeah.
You need a stripper pole. A stripper pole. That's where the grinding comes.
No, actually, grinding means grinding.
I saw it with my own eyes, dude.
No, actually, grinding when you're playing a video game. Emphasis in playing a video game. When you're grinding, it basically means building your character up and playing hours and hours and hours to get them up to a level where they are at an insane strength where they would not normally be at that level. And yeah, so that's exactly it. I mean, like, especially like when I learned, like, for example, in early Final Fantasy VII level, like once you leave the level of Midgar and then you go to a town called Calm, and then little ways after that, you go to a place called the I forget what it is, but like you go to this swamp, and if you try to cross it, and you're going to get killed immediately by this giant snake called the Midgar Zolom. And once I learned that the Midgar Zolom had a learnable enemy skill, like if you had the enemy skills materia equipped, it was a mass energy an enemy kill spell, and like As soon as I learned that, holy crap! And that's what I did. I grinded and grinded and grinded until I leveled up to the point where I was able to survive the Midgar Zolom hitting us with beta. It's called. And like once I learned that, I'm like, okay, everybody, you're dead, and like and that was like something that like yeah. Anyway, but yeah, getting back to that, like grinding. I was talking to my nephew, and he is now like in his early 30s, and he is eternally happy, and like I mean, like he was just like excited as I was to learn of the Final Fantasy VII remake, and then eventually now Rebirth on channel on PlayStation 5, and we were just sitting there talking about it, and like it was just neat to be able to be talking about that with my nephew, like and like just all the just great stuff that made you feel all cozy and warm inside about about playing video games. And it was within, and I kind of forgot where my point was about going somewhere about that, but like it.
That's okay. Do you mind reading this from our friend DJ Platice, West Kagle?
Oh, sure. DJ says to us, a Godfather's Pizza is an Omaha chain. They've been using every Godfather trope imaginable in their ads for years, including a pizza you can't refuse.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is fun.
And welcome to the
Hello,
stage,
PvP.
PvP.
Hey,
Welcome
guys.
to the stage.
Welcome.
Hey there.
PvP, do you mind reading this from our friend Susan Dolan? Can you read this?
Yeah, I should be able to. It's like leveling your Pokemon up to level 100 before taking on the final Pokemon League Championship champ.
Yeah.
Blow through it easy peasy. Okay, I have no concept of Pokemon, but
I
think I read
don't
that
know
correctly.
Pokemon.
Well, she's
No,
just
but-
referring to grinding.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, is that you have to you have to keep leveling up and leveling up at in a spot where like your character there's no way your character would be that strong normally.
Yep.
So
Yep.
like I said, I mean, like I had to keep grinding and grinding to the point where my character was at a point where they were able to survive.
Yep.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, you take your character out into the wild and you fight the low level, like it's the Japanese trope. You fight the low level slimes for like days and days and months on end, and then you get your character way up in level, and then you go fight the badasses.
Good night, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. And
Yeah, good to see you,
wanna say
Tony.
hello to our
Night,
friend in Tasmania on the other side of the globe. Hello, Molecular Arts.
Hi there.
Good to see you. So PvP, we're just we've talked about a whole bunch of subjects, but right now we're on the topic of stripper poles. It seems. Do you have much experience with stripper poles?
Well, when I was a young man in my 20s, I used to regularly visit stripper bars. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Mm-hmm. They were a thing. They were a thing.
They were a huge thing in the 70s. Like there were stripper bars
Yeah,
in
they
every
were.
town, it seemed, right? Right, Spidey?
Yes.
We had a couple in my hometown of Vernon. I'm not too far away from your location. We had, actually we had a lot. We had the Coldstream Hotel, which is a real dive. If you wanted low-class strippers and cheap beer, that's the place you went to. But most of them, you'd probably do your mother before you do those ladies, right? They were so ugly.
Oh,
It was gruesome. I only went there a couple times with friends and just enjoyed the 50-cent beer or whatever it was
yeah.
back in the day.
I
Then we
just
had-
want to stop and say, PvP. Lemon Pie says PvP used to throw those Canadian dollars out at the strippers. No, Lemon Pie, our dollars now are loonies.
They've
like
been loony
metal
since the
coins.
80s,
The
actually.
strippers do not like getting metal coins thrown at them, do they, Rod?
I don't. Yeah,
No. Well, see, here's
No.
what they do. The smart strippers actually would have the cow magnets, which I had on the farm. And that is that.
What?
Well, no, see the cow.
They
Well,
shove them up their hoo-has?
no, see, let me finish.
That's
See,
disgusting.
no, see, let me explain.
Oh God.
Okay,
What?
we. Okay, starting again. Cows have 4 stomachs, right?
Oh God. Where are we going?
No, cows have 4 stomachs. So what happens? What happens is cows have a nasty habit of. See, another thing is cows don't have top teeth; they have bottom teeth. The bottom teeth are basically to scrape the grass. But they don't have.
Teeth?
No, they don't.
What do they scrape their teeth against? Like their gums?
Yeah, actually, they do.
I knew a hooker like that once.
Leave it to you to make that kind of comparison. But
Very fucking popular, Rod. Very
I'm-
fucking popular.
I'm not touching that one. I'm just
okay, I'm really scared, but I'm just going to point out that even my Mama Sam said that she used to have pull her teeth out and and give somebody a gummer. So that's what I'm scared about there, Spidey, with you mentioning that. And that's why I don't know why you were so happy to bring that up.
Sorry,
But-
I didn't know. Go ahead, please continue.
But anyway, point is that cows, they're not too bright. So what they would do is if they found something relatively soft, and let's face it, sometimes because you can get wood, wood with nails in it, right? And if the wood is soft, the cows would nibble at it, nibble away, and because let's face it, the wood is chewable, and they don't have. Let me fucking finish.
There's just such a double entendre thing happening here,
I get it. I get it. Anyway, no. See, cows. They don't have top teeth. They do have bottom teeth, which is basically supposed to be their lawnmower, but they do have grinder teeth, i.e., they have. Laugh. Might as well laugh. Get it out. Get it out. Get it fucking out.
No, we're just trying to suppress it. I know this is going somewhere. Cows and strippers are going to match up at the end of this, but
And
I'm really
grinders.
trying to
It's not actually, but unless Spidey has something to do with cows that we're all scared about, but
Well,
Okay.
there's no photographic evidence as
Well,
of yet.
it's not cow tipping.
oh, I'm pretty sure there is photographic evidence. Just because you said there isn't. Anyway, getting back to it. See, cows. No. See, cows have they have flat teeth, upper and bottom, upper and lower teeth at the back, so that as soon as their teeth cut the grass, they can sit there and they can chew on it. That's why you see cows sit there and chomp, chomp, chomp. Because it looks like they're chewing gum, but they're chewing grass. But getting back to it, they will sit there and they will chew. They will chew anything that they can find, and if those things, i.e., pieces of lumber, have nails in them, they will still swallow them. Now, when a cow has 4 stomachs, something like iron will sit there in their sit there in their stomach forever and even tear away at their walls, at the walls of their stomach. But if you take a
What?
mag, yes,
That's why they have magnets up their ass.
Oh. What?
are you so happy about mentioning their ass? I didn't realize, like,
No, but cows have magnets, and how else are you going to get them in there?
you drop them down your throat.
And not the way that I would have gone, but okay.
No, I'm really scared for you to mention, but anyway,
The long
getting
gloves.
no, actually, what? No, because like you're not even going into like the stuff. Okay.
But how do you get it
See, that's
down?
you're not even close to your veterinary. Yeah, okay, sure.
I have no idea.
I
done
can
it, though.
clearly tell that.
Well, I can butcher an animal, Rod. I mean, I can make you a nice steak from an animal. You just point the animal.
Yes, thank you. I'm excited about that. But getting back to see, that's what I mean is like all the iron gets trapped. All the iron gets trapped in their first stomach, and as a result, you drop a magnet down there. If that magnet catches all the iron, which it would, and that's why you get these powerful magnets that you drop down their throat. It will catch all the iron, and it will therefore go from stomach to stomach, and eventually you can find it on the ground.
Really? Magnets? So sometimes cow's shit is magnetic. You're not joking.
No, I'm saying that when cows crap it out, it means that they will crap out the magnets that have all the iron that was collected in their first stomach. Otherwise, the iron would go around in their stomach, tearing out their stomach walls.
And so the iron shit becomes like magnetized, you'd think.
No.
You should have shit that would stick to like iron pillars.
No. But I mean, I guess I'm the only one who actually grew up around on a dairy farm around here. But what would I know about it?
Mine was walking distance. The dairy farm, Neil's farm, which is still a farm in Fredericton, in downtown, which is weird on the north side. Within 1.5 kilometers, Rod. So that I'm pretty close to the day. We were playing in the cow barn all the time. So if cows have magnets,
you just scared me again with the whole thing about the. Okay, man.
Well,
all right, I get it.
West Kagle and PvP. If cows have magnets in them, does that make them better? Do they have a better sense of direction?
Oh, you're saying they're a compass now?
Yes.
Well,
I don't think.
I'm drinking more.
I don't think.
You should. I am. You should, Rod. Fucking love you, Rod. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks
Oh,
for that.
likewise.
Thanks for that extremely long story about cows having magnets in their gut. That was great. I really.
That
really
was
thought
awesome. We
that was
learned
epic.
a lot.
Just
Someone in
okay.
the chat said that. Someone in the chat said that. But
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to say.
Okay, but my point was another thing though was my point was also these powerful magnets. I've seen strippers use them. What they do is like they mount them at the end of poles, and then these magnets. I know because I thought it was cool. These magnets would collect all the loonies, toonies, and basically all the coins that were tossed at them.
But Canadian currency doesn't have any real metal in it. We use plastic and like recycled dildos.
Do they really throw coins to strippers? That's kind of sad.
No, we throw loonies.
Yeah, but I mean, like
into
that. Yeah, but
they're not
that.
good.
Yeah, but the. Yeah, but
Yeah,
those coins are of $1 and $2 coin currency.
Yeah, that's true. You guys have coins more in usage that are dollar and more amounts than America's. I mean, we have the silver
Oh my
dollar.
god.
People don't use that in America much.
We
So.
You guys
Kagle-
also,
we
and
have
you guys also have the useless penny. We don't.
I think if I'm
No,
not
because
mistaken,
our currency's
I could be wrong.
inflated so much. That's not a good thing.
I think the United States just abolished the penny. We said we're not
I
going to.
think you're misinterpreting there, Spidey. I mean, like, because
the
I,
reason why they abolished the penny like 10 years ago, because it was costing more to make a penny than it was worth.
it
True.
still does for you Americans.
So that's
Yeah,
why they said fuck this, and we're not making pennies anymore.
I'm pretty sure.
PvP.
I'm pretty sure in 2025 we decided we're not going to print any more pennies.
Someday, well, let's hope you do.
I would like. No, that's not the comment I want you to read. This is the PvP. Would you mind reading this from our fucking awesome friend Nemesis? You fucking rock, dude. I love this dude. Can everyone drop Nemesis link in the chat? Because he's fucking awesome. Everyone go subscribe
Well,
to
don't
this
drop
dude.
him.
Hang
I
on.
yes. Drop
Hey,
him. Roger 6'4". You can drop a lot of people, okay?
Nemesis said if cows have magnets like that, explains how they are so easily abducted by aliens. Yes, I would agree.
Awesome. 100-year mystery finally solved.
Finally solved by Nemesis of Eden.
So,
Yes.
no, it's Rod Thunderheart who solved it with the whole magnet shit.
Well, but Nemesis pointed it
Not
out.
necessarily. It just simply means that they, I mean, like they caught, unless they caught them before the magnets come out. But okay.
That's gotta hurt coming out. I've never had a. Have you ever had like a calcium buildup? What's that called when you pee it out?
Kidney stone.
Kidney stone.
Didn't he
My
say-
brother's
stone.
had that. Have you had that, Rod?
No, I'm lucky to say that I have not, and that will admit though that that's partly because a good chunk of my my intake also includes protein shakes, and protein shakes they have to be healthy, otherwise, well, they don't stick around long. So
I think you got to consume a good. You got to stay hydrated and drink a lot of water too. That helps.
no, absolutely.
My mother had kidney stones like decades ago, back in the 80s or whatever, and she went through hell. I can't remember if she passed it or she even had to go and have it surgically removed. It's been like 40 years since it happened, but kidney stones are not fun time. They are horrible.
No, they are.
Painful, very painful. Yeah.
Very, very as I understand it, a really good natural cure for those are shoot, what are those stalks called?
Rhubarb.
No.
Rhubarb cures a lot, man. It's surprising.
No, they do, but like no. The what are these?
Oh my goodness. Rod, do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi in Malaysia?
Sashi in Malaysia says, "That's how you defeat." That's how you defeat the North Koreans. By the way, with all the metals they have, they might just need a giant magnet, unless they use non-magnetic stuff for their metals.
Ooh.
No,
Like
seriously though, like,
yeah.
But yeah, no, seriously, like, no, I took one of those magnets to school, and I just put it in my pocket, and all of a sudden, like, ting, 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 I'm like, no, loonies, toonies, all coins were stuck to me, except for pennies. Surprise. But I mean, which is probably one of the reasons why we discontinued them.
No, pennies
Sorry,
been out of copper, so yeah.
I knew a girl named Penny once, and she was hot. She was not made out of copper. She was made mostly out of silicone, I think.
Oh,
And
God.
Wes Kagle, do you mind reading this, my friend?
Oh.
Wes Kagle? Hello, Wes.
There you go.
Oh, Wes.
He's probably
Oh,
not
Wes.
here.
He's
Oh,
away.
okay.
He's
So,
away.
sorry, PvP. Can you see this to read?
Sure.
No lemon pie. I do not have a magnet in my belly.
Greek letters said, "How I wish I was in a similar time zone with you guys. That level of bullshittery is too much for me in the morning." Ha! Yes, I'd say we are deep into the bullshittery tonight.
Greek letters. We love you, dude. You're always there when we need you.
And we
And
don't
you know
even
what?
need-
Whole
we don't
Canada
even need to
gets.
talk about the cows. Like
Now,
they're in the bullshit.
PvP and Rod and I, like PvP and Rod, 3 Canadians, we are cold as fuck. We will be spending winter with you. Do you have 3 couches? If you have 3 couches, type yes in the chat.
And a free plane ticket as well would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yes, and ooze. What are the drinks Greek? What do the drinks Greek?
I used to.
What do the Greeks drink? It's ouzo. Yeah, I know, Rod. It's ouzo, right? Ouzo.
Ouzo.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
Licorice liqueur, which I had at a Greek restaurant. It's actually quite good, but I don't think I could drink enough of it to get hammered. But because it is licorice, so
Well,
after
we're about
3
to
or
find
4
out.
After about 3 or 4, I'm like, maybe I'll drink something.
I'm
else.
afraid. No. So Greek letter is saying he's afraid. No.
Yeah, you don't want a bunch of crazy Canadians crashing in your place.
And Rod, can you read this, please?
Oh,
Yes,
oh.
absolutely. Yeah, Sashi 4440 says it is not an issue for me. We Asians are accustomed to bullshittery at any time of the day. There you go. Absolutely.
Sassy sounds very Canadian because I've become in the last 7 months accustomed to bullshittery every minute of the day under Mark Carney.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
Sashi's from Southeast Asia, he's from Malaysia,
Yeah.
so so he is definitely used to the bullshittery.
No kidding.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like the bullshittery is going around globally right now, unfortunately.
Well, when you have
Oh.
people in the region like Paul Pot, you know the bullshittery is on tap.
Ooh, yeah.
And Kronos in the chat says, "Isn't Rokai Geek a moonshine? A Greek? Isn't Roki Greek moonshine? Well, we'll have to hear from our friend Dionysus Larson to find out. Uzo in the summer, Reiki in the winter. Is that Reiki or Roki?
Looks like Reiki.
Reiki. R-A-K-I, Reiki.
No. That's what all the hippie chicks practice when they don't want to work stonemasonry. I'm not wrong, West fucking Kagle.
Well, if we're talking about moonshine, there's only one moonshine here in Jersey, and that's Everclear.
And West, sorry, PvP. Do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi from Malaysia?
It's not an issue for me. We Asians are accustomed to bullshittery any time of the day. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that in Canada now, too. Carney tabled the budget today. $78 billion deficit.
No, he actually publicized that?
Yeah, well,
They actually admitted that?
he
Because they said 42 billion.
They tabled it today, and I believe even CBC said it was 78 billion deficit.
Oh my god!
And when CBC says
that's
shit,
Reiki. Yeah. How did I know fucking DJ Play Nice would know? Yeah, you've dated some Reiki girls. Reiki girls. I know you have. Smooth talker. Fucking smooth talker DJ Play Nice.
But yeah, I actually hope the budget. I mean, the Conservatives are going to fight it, which I think is a mistake because I would love to see the Liberal budget pass, and you know why? Because
yes, I do know why.
Carney wants an election because he thinks he'll do the bad orange man shit again,
He
scare
will,
him up.
and
He
Canadians will fall for it.
Yeah,
They will.
and they will, and he'll get his
We're
majority, and
scared
then
of Trump.
and once he gets his
Don't worry about
majority,
housing or our economy. Just focus on Trump, right?
Yeah.
PvP.
that's all he has to do. That's all he has to do to scare the
Well-
sheeples, right?
And he won last time that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Look,
elbows
guys.
up, brothers. Elbows up.
Look, guys,
Elbows up.
guys, I don't care what you say. I don't care. I fucking like Carney. I didn't like him at first. I like him
Carney's a
now.
goof.
No, I like him now. You know why? Because first of all, number one, the fucker takes care of himself. He jogs. He keeps in shape. Nobody else does. No other fucking politician does. So
Have you
no,
not
the
seen
fact
Pierre
that he
Poilievre?
takes care of himself tells me that he has a sense of discipline that you don't see that in a regular fucking politician.
Do you know what
Pierre
he did at the bank?
Poilievre is
You know what he
built.
did at the? You know what he
Are
did
you
at the
kidding?
bank?
Look at Polyev, man.
Hey, hang on a
Polyev
second.
is fucking
So
is Polly soft.
he's
man.
he's in shape, so he's ready to shove this big old thing up your asses.
Yeah, he's
then.
going to shove his goatless.
Let's look at it this way. Look at it this way, man. No, guys, look at it this way. First of all, I mean, compare him to Justin Trudeau. You know, and that is what did Trudeau do?
Same
He
government.
He's
No,
the
no,
same
let me
thing.
let me
He's the
fucking
same
finish.
thing.
Oh, just give him space. Give him space. Come on. let him
Trudeau,
go.
no, Trudeau fucking kissed fucking Trump's ass. He fucking sucked on it. He fucking sucked on it until his lips were goddamn brown. Like as bad as he was when he was sitting there and he went to that fucking Sikh conference or whatever. You know, but like Halloween party, whatever. But no, Carney said no. Fuck you. Well, wait till I get called. You know, like he did not go down to Washington to kiss his ass. And it wasn't until finally he was formally invited that he went. And when he went to Trump, and there were many times where Trump was sitting there talking like blah blah blah, and all of a sudden Carney held up his hand and said, "If I may," you know, and like he literally fucking shut Trump up, and that tells me that man has a sense of control that you don't see in Trudeau.
Wow, I haven't heard this much delusional bullshit in a long time. I'm sorry, Rod, but I totally disagree with everything you just said.
Okay, all right. Let me hear your side of it then.
That's
Carney,
the beauty
Carney
of my
said-
channel is we allow different opinions and we all respect
I'm
each other.
fine,
and
but
we
I
all
don't.
love
I
each
don't
other.
agree with that opinion. Is what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Spidey.
You're not. Yep. Let's go.
Okay, let me give my
can
opinion now.
disagree.
All right, let's hear your side of it.
Already got elected 7 months ago. He was going to have a trade deal done by July with Trump. Fail, epic fail, epic fail.
He never said that.
Oh, fuck yes.
Fully.
It's even on YouTube. You can probably
He
find a fucking
suggested
video.
it. Yes, I get it. I know. I remember that he suggested it. But
Carney has said he's going to do 3 or 4 times now, get a trade deal with Trump. Every time
that sounds
he
more like what
failed.
Trump would say, not him.
No,
No, hang on,
Trump is-
Rod.
Trump is
Let him
10 times. Yeah, let me finish. Trump is 10 times more intelligent than Carney ever will be. Carney bankrupted England when he was the bank. He ran the Bank of England for a decade over there. There's even a British prime minister you can find on YouTube where they talk about how he almost bankrupted England by printing money. What's he doing in Canada right now? Printing money. It's the same shit he's doing again, like he did in England. People have to look at the facts here, you know, and it's just like, you know, and then his buddy in Ontario, Rob Ford, decides to run a Reagan ad that was edited down from 5 minutes to 1 minute to skew what Reagan was saying back in the 80s. And if you watch the full 5-minute video, Reagan is talking about the reason why he's slapping tariffs on Japan back then, which he did. And Reagan said, I don't like to do tariffs, but if I have to, I will do tariffs. And that's why he did that speech, because he put tariffs on Japan that week. But they totally edited that out, of course, because they don't want anything true. And they just did a 1 minute. They did 1/5 of fucking Reagan's video to make it look like Reagan was in favor of tariffs. You know, like total bullshit.
But Reagan wasn't in favor of tariffs.
He was when he had to. He had Watch the video. He's even talking
I
about
have watched it.
tariffs on Japan.
It's mm,
Did you not see the part early in the video where he says, "I'm putting tariffs on Japan this week"?
no, I know I did. He put the
Yeah,
100%
he's
thing on.
putting tariffs on Japan. So don't tell me when Ford cut that out that he was being fair, because he wasn't. He was twisting reality to suit his political purpose.
Okay, speaking of Japan, not to interject here,
My
but to change
nemesis,
something up.
Nemesis. Everybody,
Hi.
welcome Nemesis. He's a
Hey,
fucking
Nemesis.
legend.
Hell, nemesis.
Hey, boys, how we all doing? Thank you for. I'm glad to finally be
Hi,
here.
you beautiful people.
What's up,
So I'm
Nemesis?
curious, Spidey, because you've been to Japan, and with their new prime
Right.
minister. Sorry, go ahead.
No, she's awesome. She's a conservative woman who really, I mean, normally I'm not a fan of women in politics because they bring emotions, but there are a certain, there are
Careful, there's a
certain
lot of
women
women listening here.
that's fine because they know it. Everything
Well,
went
as
to
long as
hell
they
as
do.
soon as we gave women the vote, and everybody here knows that. But women in politics generally are too emotional, and same as men. Emotional men don't belong in politics. But this Japanese woman, she's conservative and she is fantastic, and I fully support her. She's awesome.
So I'm curious about what are your thoughts, because she
Nemesis.
mirrors Trump a lot in the regards that she wants to get rid of any of the foreigners. She wants to like crack down. She wants to make Japan
True.
great again.
Yes.
She's already started the deportations, Nemesis.
That is why Japan has been so. That is why the Japanese culture is so strong, because they haven't allowed their culture to be diluted. And I lived there
Yep.
for like better part of 3 years on and off. And I was, my fiance was Japanese. I was with her for 12 years. So I have an insight on Japan.
Wow.
And they are an amazing people. And there's the strength of their culture comes from they're not diluted. And multiculturalism, diversity is our strength. Bull fucking shit. The Japanese are proof that that is false.
Yep, the Japanese have always put their own culture first. They always have. People say they're xenophobic. I don't buy that. I think that's horseshit, personally. The Japanese just want to protect their own culture.
They do.
And I mean,
they don't want to
people,
lose what they have.
I agree with that, actually.
You live there, right, Spidey, with your girlfriend, and you probably got along fine when
Fiance.
you were in Japan, right? They didn't shit all over you.
I won't do that again. That was
No, but I'm
Jesus
just saying,
fucking Christ.
you probably had a decent time when you lived there for those years, right?
It was amazing. They
Yeah,
are so
exactly.
unified. The Japanese people. Do you know why they can get shit done? Not because they're communist, because they're not. They all decide, hey, we need to do this for the betterment of our country, and they move in unison. Canada is so divided now. We're divided,
Yeah.
men against women, whites against black, religious against non-religious, natives against non-natives. Like, we are so divided, and that is what the people in power that want to control us, that's what they relish. They love that shit.
Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer, Spidey.
That's right, and they stay in power.
Old. Yeah. And I was going to say, indigenous born in Canadians like we are against immigrants. That's another divide. And
Yes.
Trudeau brought this in. I remember in about 1974, I think he brought in the multicultural crap.
I fucking hated him, but actually, no, he didn't. Remember, he brought in the bicultural crap, and then it was fucking Mulrooney who brought in the multicultural crap.
Trudeau brought in multiculturalism because
No.
Oh, I lived it. So don't
I'll
tell
show-
Are we talking
no,
Trudeau?
no, I was there. Hey,
Senior
I
or
lived.
junior guys?
I lived it too, man.
you're not-
Trudeau instituted the bicultural crap. It was Mulrooney who brought in the multicultural crap.
What was the bicultural? Because I never heard that term ever.
The
Bisexual.
What's your definition of that? Because I don't know what you're saying.
Bicultural is like French and English.
Oh fuck!
Oh, that's true.
That started with fucking Wilfrid Laurier, for fuck's sakes.
No, actually,
Oh fuck! Get your history straight, dude.
Hey,
dude, I went through it.
Friends.
Okay, look. Trudeau in 1974, my little town was all white people, some Asians, Japanese, Chinese. That was it. In 1974, we started seeing all the people with turbans on their head moving into my community. And that was not French. They were not French with the turbans. They were multicultural people from India. So don't give me that crap because I witnessed this in 1974 when it was happening big time. And I'm not saying anything against these Indians because back then they actually took our cultural values, worked hard, built businesses, and I respected those people because they actually contributed to my country back then. So I'm not a racist by any means, but the multiculturalism did come in 1974. It's a fact because I lived it. I saw a lot of people with turbans walking around when I never had before.
If you say so.
No, I'm not saying so. I lived it. Don't disrespect my reality, please, because that's not cool.
I didn't say I'm disrespected.
You're just
okay.
saying my reality doesn't exist, is what you're implying.
Why would you think that? I mean,
well,
what I said was okay.
You just said Trudeau never brought in multiculturalism. Well, he did.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I said okay.
Hang on.
Okay, no. What I said was that the Trudeau is in Pierre Trudeau, Elliot Trudeau. It was him.
That's the Trudeau I'm talking about.
Yes, he brought in bicultural, i.e., French and English.
No.
It's well documented that.
That's how Confederation happened when Wilfrid Laurier and John A. Macdonald sat down together.
That's why
the French English thing built Canada from Confederation.
Bill Canada? Who's that?
Okay, I'm not even going to continue this conversation because it's pointless.
Hey, we can all be friends.
Hey, you can have your opinion, but I'm not going to waste my time if somebody can't understand that the French and English basically started Canada with Confederation.
Oh, I know it did. Yes.
And he's back.
They got the wood chip and you got the fire thing lifted now there, Spidey.
It's under Well, Kronos was a little bit upset the fire was lagging, so we've got that going now.
Okay, because they had the fire ban for a while, right?
They did, but that has we've got so much rain now, PvP, and we've had so much frost every night that there's no concern about fires now. In fact, it's been so cold at night. I had to discontinue my garden hose, so I don't even have a hose to put.
Well, you don't want frozen pipes, do you?
Well, no, you don't. No, you don't.
You turn off the internal fucking thing, and then you let your hose drain, and that's not a sex joke, by the way. And then you're good for the winter, basically.
And can I please recognize and welcome? Hi, Tony. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, he's been on there.
Yeah, Tony's lurking there somewhere.
Absolutely. And Nemesis Eden as well.
Oh, did you hear about one of the conservative MPs crossed the floor to join the Liberal Party today?
Hang on. Put a stopper in there. We said hi to Tony, and then we didn't let him even say a word. So let Tony speak.
Come on, Tony, speak
up. Hi, Tony.
We're waiting.
Hey, Tony.
He's a man of few words.
Brother, you unmuted on StreamYard. There it is. All right, cool.
Oh boy.
No, you might be away.
Maybe.
Oh no, he just unmuted on StreamYards, but his microphone. Oh, hang on, he's gonna refresh. He's got an issue with the mic. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Okay, all right. Well, Tony, you're absolutely welcome on here, and thank you for being here. Nemesis, you've been you haven't had much of a chance here. You just arrived. Welcome. and welcome to the bonfire, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're aware of what's happening in Canada, but we just had a vote on the budget today, and we're broke, as it turns out. How are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm tired as fuck. I've got to be up for work. I got to be at work for like 8 hours. So, but I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. I'm doing okay. Yes, I heard all about the budget over on Gorilla's Random Thoughts stream. So shout out to Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
Nice.
Mic
Yeah, no,
check.
it's,
1, 2. Is this better?
Oh, hi, Tony.
Oh, good evening. Good evening.
Hey, Tony.
Good to
Good
see
to have
you,
you.
Rod.
Hey
Good to
there.
see
Yeah.
you.
Thanks,
I
brother.
will not take up anybody's time. I'm sure another person might want to come up and actually discuss the topics being conveyed, but due to an observation of the relative apathy in my chat, I feel it prudent to go ahead and extend my vacation to 2 weeks. And if the apathy persists, 3, then 4. And who knows, 2 months, 4 months. If there is no demand for me, I will I will promptly, as they say, fuck right off. So is there any questions before I make like a tree and get out of here and go back to my break?
Oh, God. Please, hang out. We want you to hang out, man.
Uh-huh.
You can at
Really?
least hang out for this.
We-
The
were
apathy of the chat seems to suggest otherwise.
Who says that?
People don't want to hang out with me on Thursday during my variety show. I have other things I can do.
Tony, this isn't your Thursday stream. This is a chat where we're all just hanging out and talking.
Uh-huh.
You can hang with friends tonight, can you not?
Yeah.
Here's what it is.
All right.
What do you? I mean, yeah. What? I mean, how? Okay. Sashi says our moonshine is coconut based. Toddy, it's a palm wine of sorts. Wow, that actually sounds good. Coconut moonshine. Tony,
Dude, I wanna try
you're
that.
familiar with moonshine.
Well, yeah, I know a guy who has a brass still, one that I have actually fixed.
Well, of course you're from Kentucky. Of course you know.
Exactly. That's why I said that. Tony, are you hip to the coconut moonshine?
Coconut, no, but I know that coconut milk can ferment proper with the right amount of corn.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And PvP, did you toss loonies at the strippers? They don't like that.
Well, it was back in the 70s, so we still had dollar bills.
We did have in the 80s too.
Dude, they still
Yeah,
did it in the late 2000s. The boss of my company was one of the most lecherous pervs I've ever seen. And he could they'd stick the magnet or the stickers wherever and he could hit it one shot every time and they'd get pissed at him. Because they wanted to make money because most people suck ass, but he could just, he had practice.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait a
when
minute.
when
I don't know
going to
what-
strip bars. It was all dollar bills and shit.
What do the magnets have? The G strings had magnets on them?
No. They weren't on the strippers themselves. They had magnets, on the stage, so they could collect all the coins. If I'm not mistaken, am I right,
thought
Rod?
if you hit the magnet, the G string would pop off.
No.
Okay.
And all I'm envisioning is one of those old school magnets, the big U-horn ones, just hanging out of the
I'll be
G-string.
back in about 10. I'm cooking food.
Oh, nice. What are you cooking, Tony? Hang on. What are you cooking?
Ghetto mac. For lack
Ghetto
of a
mac
better
and
word,
cheese.
that's hot
Nice.
dogs and mac and cheese, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. And Nemesis, do you mind reading this from our friend Dionysus Larson in Greek letters?
Of course. He says, we take the grapes to make wine, and after we squeeze them, we reuse them for raki. There's a plenty of juice, and we don't like to let anything go to waste.
I thought Spidey was gonna spit out his beer when you mentioned the raki.
Rocky. I don't know. I don't know if I said it right or not. That's what I'm going with. I saw an abbreviation earlier, so I'm like, all right, I think.
Oh, here we go. PvP, this seems relevant to you because you're quite political, as am I. PvP, do you mind reading this from our good friend Susan Dolan?
Yeah, Susan Dolan said Trudeau was a CCP puppet have you seen the video where Trudeau has his butt reamed by the Chinese president? I don't think I actually want to watch that, actually, Susan, but okay.
No,
So
nobody wants to see
through an
that.
interpreter before stalking off like a whipped puppy, Trudeau ran after him. You know, that's the sad thing. Carney actually, you can find it probably on YouTube still, where Carney said, "Our days with America are over." And he basically said, we're done. We're going to trade with America, you know, over. And I'm thinking,
It's
okay.
delusional.
Well, the thing is, who's our best trading partner? Like billions of dollars a year with the U.S. We do like 80% of our trade every year with the United States. And he's going over and sucking ass over in China. I saw him with a Chinese trader.
20% of Canadians have American relatives. I have American relatives. We
So do
all
I.
do.
It's insane. Yeah, it's insane, right? Like
We love
Mikey
We
came up from the States. He's got his
California
parents down
girls.
in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But I saw recently in the last week or so, Carney's once again flying his big carbon jet when he's supposed to be trying to reduce carbon, which I don't. Well, even Bill Gates earlier this week said the whole global warming thing was a big lie, and it's not going to kill people at all.
That's
It's never
true.
gonna kill
He
us.
did say that.
He
Yep.
did put it out. Yeah.
Can we raise a glass to California Girls Chronos?
Well, I
Raising a
remember
glass.
Cheers.
the Beach Boys song.
Cheers
is
to
so good.
California Girls, Nemesis.
We say,
Cheers.
"Oh, we're California girls."
West.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Oh, funny. I was thinking of Katy Perry, you know?
Oh,
I'm
God.
I'm
Oh,
old. Go back to
dear
Beach
God.
Boys.
Well, some of us are a little older than Katy Perry, so.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I bet. But if I'm going to look at one or the other, it's going to be the hot female and not the fucking.
Well, you know what? The chicks in the bikinis in the David Lee Roth version video of California Girls, pretty hot. As a matter
Oh,
of fact,
I'll
I
have to
think
check
I
that
might
one
go,
out. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one yet.
I go for them before I go for Katy Perry because I think, you know, with her by this point, it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Oh,
don't,
dear.
Don't forget, Katy Perry is now dating Justin Trudeau, which is disgusting.
Yeah. Well, you know, Katie does like Cubans, so and you know, Trudeau is, you know, Castro's
Oh, you went there.
I'm just saying, though, Katy Perry has lost all sense of taste dating that creep. So.
And Rod Thunderheart, where'd you go? Rod Thunderheart left the chat. I was just about to ask him if he could read this. Rod Thunderheart, where are you, buddy?
He might have had internet problems. He might have, because
Oh,
he didn't say anything about going.
Rod Thunderheart is he's got a lot going on. He's early morning jogs.
Yeah.
And it is 11 o'clock, so it's midnight where he is. So he's probably going to get up 4 hours to go jogging.
Yeah, he doesn't usually go until 3 o'clock in the morning. He goes jogging at what he calls the witching hour at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah.
Well, I hope he didn't think that we didn't want to hear his opinion, because Rod, I certainly fucking do. You're one of the first people I invited, buddy.
No, I really didn't want to argue with Rod, but I just thought, you know, I have such a different opinion. I had to state it, right? So that's what I did.
You know, and that's the beauty. We can have different opinions and not.
Yes, you do.
There it is.
Yeah,
There he
Rod,
is.
hey, you're back. Fucking hey. I was just gonna ask you, Rod, do you mind reading this from our chat? I was just gonna ask you,
Echo.
reading this from our chat.
Yes.
He might not have his headphones on yet.
Yes. So Susan Dolan says you can make moonshine out of potatoes,
He might not have his
raisins, wine, and Susan Dolan says you can make moonshine out of potatoes, raisins. Sorry about that. I had to mute the potatoes.
Oh, good.
Had to mute the goddamn potatoes. Goddamn it!
Damn.
You can make moonshine out of potatoes, raisins, wine from dandelions. I seriously doubt there's anything you can't make out of it. Liquor out of.
Well, pine cones, but you know.
Well, you make coffee out of pine cones, or is that acorns? Is that acorns?
I think that's acorn.
Don't
The
they
the Germans in World War II
So,
when they got desperate.
yes, gentlemen. People don't want me to do my variety show. I'll just take another week off. Don't bother me none.
That gives more time for streaming on other channels.
No, I'm not streaming at all.
Oh,
If there's no demand for me, I'm not going to put forward the work. That's what I'm saying.
oh dear. Susan Dolan. Wes Kagle, do you mind reading Susan Dolan?
Yes. Susan says to us, the gal who boarded my horses when I had them was Canadian born and emigrated here with her parents. Okay. Cool.
Yes, Katy Perry, the astronaut. Yes, exactly, Sashi. That's correct.
Yeah, they didn't even reach the height that Alan Shepard reached.
No,
They
molecular
barely.
arts.
They crossed the Kármán line, which was as high as the guy in the that did the parachute jump from the Red Bull weather balloon. Yeah, good lord.
Kronos. Kronos. Wow, Jesus Christ, Kronos. All right. And sorry to religious people. I didn't mean that as a slur. What does Star Trek Discovery have to do with California girls' Greek letters?
Oh god.
Oh, STDs. Yeah, they're
Mm.
yeah. Rod Thunderheart. What's your take on Star Trek Discovery? Are you a fan or not so much?
Oh, do I love disco? Disco? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Do I love Star Trek disco? Fuck no.
Oh, good on you. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, isn't it?
Potato.
Can I address Lemon Pie in the
Pretty
chat?
much.
I want to do this in a very
Yes,
respectful
please,
way.
Tony. Go ahead.
Because I'm not trying to crash out, because this isn't a crash out. I'm just saying this logically. So I will say this nice and calmly. If there is no more demand for my variety show, then based on the end of the sentence that you had requested, I will state if there is no demand, I will extend this current break that I am on indefinitely with infinite possibilities of renewal, just like in Battlefield Earth. The Home Office says you will be here for the next 50 cycles with infinite possibilities of renewal. Okay?
And
Tony,
And,
I would like to
and
say,
if that is the case, then that is fine.
Tony, I would like to say respectfully,
Mm-hmm.
understand this. Who are you doing this for? Are you doing this for yourself? Or are you doing this for others?
I am ultimately doing this for my sanity. If there's no demand
Okay, no.
for my work, then I better just go ahead and go back to work and not worry
no.
about this anymore.
We don't. No. You don't want to go to work because, like, that's why you exist.
It is what it is. If the numbers don't show, Tony's gots to go. Sorry. At this point in the game, I've been in this for 4 years. And if the numbers don't show, I'm not going to put myself in a position where people feel obligated to pay me to entertain them. If my ad revenue doesn't shore up the difference to where I feel confident that I don't feel like I'm taking advantage of people, I'm going to go back to work and I'm going to hang this up.
there you go.
That's what it is.
Okay.
And on that note, I'm sorry, folks. It is late here. I'm out of fluids. I'm out of food. I haven't had supper yet, actually, and it is 11 o'clock. I only intended to have an hour, but we've gone to 2 hours after Manorama with Rancor Steve. Shout out to Rancor Steve. 3-year anniversary on Rumble with Rancor Steve. shout out to him. Rod Thunderheart, we shouted you out. I don't know if you saw that or not, but yeah, I only intended to go an hour, and we've been 2, and I'm freezing.
I'm
my
sorry
toes.
if I killed the stream. I'm just
No, my
pointing it out.
toes are frozen.
I
Tony.
want
My
to
toes
be
are
there for
frozen.
people, and I want to be there for people that I. But at the same time, if the numbers don't end up showing,
Man,
what am I
no,
supposed to do? Am
I
I
gotta
supposed
look.
to risk being an e-beggar?
No,
Sounding like an e-beggar?
exactly.
No.
Yep. But
I want to be good like some people, but I'm not. My numbers reflect that.
Oh,
I have to play these hands as I'm dealt. Period.
as we all, that's the, and you know
good
what, Tony?
point.
Even if you decide to just kill it all and just come on for fun, you're always welcome on this channel, my brother.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
I
And-
can't
and when-
do it. I have to be professional to the very end, whether I sink or swim.
Well,
And by
that's
the way,
not-
Tony, just so you know, I'm going to be starting a travel channel. Well, it's still going to be like Spidey's more than welcome too.
I hope so. Pants
I am-
optional.
Well, of course you are. But because because I have, I'm just going to say a few bucks in my pocket now, and I get to travel across Canada, and I am going to do exactly that next summer. Spring, summer, and I am going to do all that to see all that Canada has to offer, and I can't wait to see that. So.
Okay, man.
Yeah, and I'm going to be dropping off random streams just out of the blue to because it's just
Invite us
wherever-
on.
of course I am. Yes, well wherever I feel like stopping, and I'm just going to stream and say, hey, I'm here, and and yeah, so yeah, I just wanted and you're more than welcome to join on too. So
Thanks. And thanks
Yeah.
to West, and thanks to PvP, and
Yep.
thanks to Nemesis.
Yep.
Thanks to Tony, the Rod, of course. You've got the keys to the channel. I'm feeling pain in my toes now. My toes are frozen. I've got to end this.
Sounds
stream.
like
It's been
frostbite.
2 hours.
Yeah, dude.
It's been 2
Yep.
hours, man. And I've got to go hunting. I want to go kill a buck in the morning in about 6 hours. So I've got to be focused.
Do your thing, man.
Because shooting it is just the start of the work, right, Rod? I'm assuming.
oh man, that's not even like the start.
It is
Like
just start of the fucking work.
it's
It's hours after that. So I've got to go, my friends.
gonna
Thank you
hang
for
it
being
up
here.
and
Nemesis,
slice it
PvP,
in half, and
West, Rod, Tony.
gonna
Thanks
gut
for
it. And, then
I
Yes,
know,
sir.
and you got to do it depending on the temperatures and absolutely.
that
Bring
too.
that tall boy dough call.
DJ Play Nice, Sashi, Kimberly, you're all. I mean, everyone in here. It's hard to say, but anyway, Tiger Stripes is in here. Are you fucking kidding me? Tiger Stripes is in there.
Right now, oh my God, Tiger!
I know,
Oh,
right? She's awesome. Where's Tiger? I met her in person. That's why she's cool. She drove to San Antonio.
Tiger! Oh God, I almost want to continue just because you're here.
I can't, man. My toes are frozen, man. I'm gonna get diphtheria or
Frostbite.
something.
Oh, hey man,
Frostbite.
dude, don't
Oh,
even
that's-
Tiger is not here.
bear the
Exactly.
pain, and it will be rewarded later.
She's not here, Tony. Okay.
Frostbite. and
No.
agitation.
No, my dick is gonna
I am
fall off.
looking at the chat. Tiger Stripes is not here.
Okay, she's awesome, Tony. She's fucking awesome. Anyway, my dick's gonna fall off. It's cold. I gotta say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Short bastards, but okay, sure. Yeah, all right.
Hey, I want to do a stream about that. Actually, yes, we'll do a stream. Short bastards
Yeah.
versus tall bastards. The pros and cons, because there are pros and cons to both.
All right.
Good.
Night all.
Night.
Stay amazing, you beautiful beings.
Yeah.